There's another thing you can do with your horses when the weather's bad and you can't go outside. If you got a barn alley, that way you don't just have to leave them set. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub him all over, get him stand still in here. There we go. Just get him to stand still. Kind of pay attention. This is a lot better than just ignoring them because the weather's bad. And you don't have to have an indoor pen. It's nice to have one, but if you don't, you just kind of improvise. And you're spending time with your horse. That's not a bad thing. So maybe I'll just let him go here past me. Yield that hip, back him up, and pet him. And I'll send him past me again. Yield that hip, and back him up, pet him. Now we're going to play around with the stall doors. So, I'm going to send him into this stall. There we go. Then yield his hip. Back him up. Now I'm going to send him out in the barn alley again. I'm going to yield his hip, and I'm going to back him in this stall. Backing horses into a stall requires quite a little bit of control. There we go. Now maybe I'll send him out to the left. Back him up. Give him a pet. Lots of pets. Remember, this is just something you could do in bad weather. And if you had a little barn alley or a little shed row, you're spending time with him. You may not be making them super athletic, but you're making them gentle. How about if I just picked up here and had him look at me, had him flex, level. He's not standing still. Want him to stand still and just bend. Just gentle. There. Rub his jaw. Pick up again. There. Rub his jaw. You want to keep him level across the ears, because if you don't keep him level across the ears, you're putting a twist in his spine from his poll to his croup. And we want him to stay, if the nose comes in further than this ear, then they're twisting their spine. There. And as you get further along in this flexing deal, they can actually, now he left, so I'm going to back him up, left and right. I'm going to pet him. Let's see if we can drop his head just a little bit. There. Just going to hold here. Don't get your head up over the top of his head. This is pull pressure and nose pressure. There you go. There you go. Let's see if we can flex this side just a little bit. I'm just going to pick up. I'm going to pick up, and I want his head to just there. But there, I want him to stay level right across these ears here. Now I'm going to ask him to step forward with me. I'm using there. Keep his neck on my shoulder. There. If I stop, he stops. Now let's send him back into this stall again. Right jaw, left front foot. Forward. There we go. There we go. We'll send him over here into this stall. I used the flag like it was my legs, so I tap them in the belly, not the butt. There we go. Now we'll go over here again. We'll stop. He didn't stop with me, so I'm going to put his neck on my shoulder and give him a pet. I'm letting him look at me, focus on me. Inside hind leg. Let's just back him in here again. Like I said, backing him in a stall takes a little bit of trust, takes a little bit of control, mental and physical. Now I'm going to bring him out here. Send him in that stall again. Good. Now I'm going to bring him around here. Pull pressure. I got a little pull pressure on him. There we go. Now I'm going to send him in half circle into this other stall. There we go. Pick straight up. Get that inside hind leg. Pull pressure means step up. We'll do this one more time. Pull pressure. There. Legs. And send him in. Now instead of sending him all the way in there, we'll just pick up left and right. And so you can just kind of mix it up. You can just kind of play. And in my mind, this is way superior to just ignoring them because the weather's bad. You get to spend some time with them. And you can just mix this up, make it just as complicated or as simple as you want, and you get to spend time with your horse. And that's what we all want to do anyway. Just a thought. We'll send him in this other stall. I want to pick up and get his hip. Step his shoulder across. Now we're just going to turn him loose. while we clean his stall. Another thing that you could add to this if you wanted. Each one of these stalls has a tie ring in it. And while you're cleaning his stall, you just send him in another stall, put him on the tie ring, clean the stall, then come out and move him around a little bit more, put him back in there and turn him loose. These are just some ideas of some things that you could do in just a barn alley when the weather's bad. If you're getting anything out of these videos, and I hope you are, if you're watching them on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten, and hit like and share, please. If you're watching these on Facebook, you could follow me on Facebook and hit like and share. None of those things cost a dime, none of them, and I sure appreciate it. I do have a subscription channel on Facebook. I put at least 2 videos a month on the subscription channel, and if you want to watch those videos, it's going to cost you $2 a month. But if you don't want to watch those videos, the YouTube videos and the Facebook videos are free. And I sure appreciate your time. I hope this stuff helped. Bye.